I have always been curious about whether coffee can be used like a meat tenderizer, so I Googled it. It turns out that the tannin found in the coffee can make the meat more tender. Additionally, many people are making coffee wraps for their meat recipe. On YouTube, Guga Foods Channel, the steak expert, has also done a few videos about coffee and steaks. However, since I have more knowledge about coffee, I decided to explore more deeply how coffee can impact the texture and flavors of steak through a series of experiments. Let's explore together, learn more about coffee in cooking. In this experiment, I'm choosing a light roast coffee. It has higher acidity and lower bitterness. Additionally, I'm using a crude coffee ground shifter to select the size of the coffee grounds. This coffee shifter has 3 layers. As you can see, I have chosen 1100 microns for the first layer and 900 microns for the second layer. The bottom layer will contain any coffee grounds that are smaller than 900 microns, which I do not use because the grounds might be too fine to use. These are locally sourced sirloin steak from Indonesia, fully grass-fed. They have a slight marbling similar to US choice grade, but the texture is tough, more like US select grade. I have cut the steak into 4 cm thickness, each weight about 350 grams. I apply coffee ground to one of the steak and left the other as a control steak, which I can later compare with the one that has the coffee wrap. I'm also using the wet aging method for this experience because it allows me to have a full control over the marination time. Wet aging steak is a straightforward process. You simply vacuum pack the steaks and store them in the refrigerator for a few days. My goal is to create 5 days wet aged steak and monitor the appearance of the steaks daily. The appearance of the control steak has turned into a slightly darker red color. As for the steak with coffee grounds, it appears unchanged, probably because it is completely covered by the coffee. The control steak looks the same as it did on day 1. However, I can see that the steak covered in coffee has more blood coming out from the meat. It seems that the blood has been drawn out by the dry coffee grounds. There's nothing noteworthy happening with the control steak. On the other hand, I can see more blood coming out from the meat of the steak that's covered in coffee. control steak has started to release some blood from the meat. As for the steak covered in coffee, it looks the same as it did yesterday. Let me take the control steak out of the plastic. It does look slightly different than before it was weight aged. Now, let's open this one. It's completely covered in coffee, and it is hard to remove the coffee grounds. Let me clean out all the coffee grounds first. Okay, now you can clearly see which steaks have been rubbed with the coffee. Let's check the control steak first. It looks more pinkish in color and the meat feels slightly softer. On the other hand, this steak appears really tender and the color has turned a light brown, similar to coffee. Now it's time for the best part. Cooking the steak, yay! I just use salt and black pepper to season the steak. I sort of forgot which steak I cut first in the video, but you can see which pieces are easier to cut. Hi, this is my son Neil. He's going to join me to do the experiment and try out whether the coffee can tenderize the beef. And we have the original steak and the one that I rub with the coffee powder, coffee ground. So let's try. Son, let's try the first one. So tell me what you think. Yeah. This is a regular one. Is it easy to chew? Not really. But this will not do anything. Yeah. And I just cook with salt and pepper. Okay. Is it hard to chew? Yeah, okay. Takes a while, yeah? Okay, so this is just a regular steak, and let's try the one with the coffee rub. Yeah. Oh. What do you think? Which one more soft?
This one.
This one. And then how about the flavor? Can you taste coffee? Not even a bit, just like smoky.
A bit.
A little bit. But which one more tasty? Why? But this one is not soft.
But it's kind of tastier.
Huh?
But this one is tastier.
Tastier because there's no coffee. Okay. Oh well. So, well, it proves that the coffee actually can make the steak, the meat more tender. So I'm gonna do more experiment because the coffee there's like different roasting profiles and the grind size. Which one will be more effective and will make the steak more tasty. So, thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.